Hello everyone, welcome back to XCOM 2 Ends of the World. This is Satirize and the end times are upon us. We're here. We're about to start the endgame. I have not set up our squad yet because I'm not positive whether it's going to toss us in immediately. But we now have enough intel, thanks to our work last mission, to gain all of these bonuses. We're going to start with concealment, we're going to have squad sight, we're going to have aim and crit increased, and we're all going to be able to use run and gun, which remembers we can take a double move and then shoot.
Commander, once we move on the Advent network tower, it's all or nothing. We won't have time to advance our research or deal with the wounded. We should only deploy once we're fully prepared.
Let's go.
Setting course for the Australian sector.
Remember, our objective this time is to disrupt their communications and broadcast a pirate signal that will tell people the truth about Advent.
Use a smaller squad. Try to draw less attention to ourselves than we already do.
Well, if we don't want to draw attention to ourselves, I'm thinking maybe Estrinda shouldn't come. She still looks like a parrot. I mean that in the fondest way, of course, but... seriously though, who do we bring? If we only have 3... well, one reasonable choice would be me. If Satirize comes, he can dominate someone, basically giving us a 4th soldier. We always need a grenadier. Estrinda and Kita are both fantastic choices here. Their skill loadouts are almost identical. I'm thinking I would rather have Kita's rupture skill right now. Lastly, I think I want a ranger. Sharpshooters and specialists are well and good, but I need someone who can hold the line. Chrome will do that for us. Alright. Let's take our time and make sure we like the items we come up with. Oh right, our other items are still equipped on other squad members. Now Chrome is going to wear our new war suit. This is actually an armor upgrade for us.
We're calling this heavy power armor the war suit. This is as tough and strong as we can make it, with plenty of power for handling heavy weapons.
Pretty awesome looking. Now he only gets 1 utility slot, but he does get to use one of these heavy weapons that we made. Do we want the blaster launcher? Or do we want the flamethrower? The Hellfire projector rather, which is the advanced flamethrower. Blaster launcher has a longer range, does more damage, works in a smaller radius, and of course we get presumably a circle instead of a cone. I think the circle is more likely to be good for us. We're gonna use the blaster launcher here. And if we have that, we're not also going to give him a grenade, certainly not a conventional one when we have acid bombs. I don't think the Skulljack is the right call here. The Mimic Beacon might be, though. Armor-penetrating rounds will definitely fight enemies that have heavy armor. Difficult. For now, let's put in the Mimic Beacon. What about me? I don't think we can bring a medkit. I don't need the hazmat vest because one of my psi abilities already makes me immune to that kind of thing. Battle scanner, this mission is going to be too short, I hope, for battle scanners to really carry their weight. AP rounds. It'd be nice if my gun were consistently useful. Will also give me an acid bomb. And I think we have the right call here already. The flashbang grenade is tempting. Do we maybe want to give Kita the flashbang grenade? Yes. Yes, we do. Good. Usually we skip this step, but it seems like going into this particular mission, this is kind of a momentous occasion. Let's see, we've got a couple of these advanced scopes. Let's give me one of them, improve my aim. Although you haven't been seeing it, I have been upgrading people's guns pretty consistently. Chrome may still have, yeah. He's got increased crit chance, which is real good. I actually want him to have this hair trigger, 15% chance of not taking an action to shoot. And let's give him a superior laser sight. He's often very close to his target. And we get an Excalibur achievement because we have a top-tier weapon with top-tier upgrades. Alright. This looks good. Let's go. Now, one interesting fact is that I am continuing this right after the previous mission, and I forgot to save in between.
Commander, it's time we put Advent down for the count. This'll be a two-pronged assault. First, we hack the heart of the Advent Tower and disrupt their network before the speaker finishes his latest broadcast. Shen's cooking up a little surprise for them that should more than get their attention.
I won't tell you what the surprise is or how you can use it.
Take the fight to their front door. All goes well, they won't even see us coming. It's risky, but it's the best shot we'll get. Once we start this, there's no turning back.
Let's go. 3 of us against the world. I'm guessing that's our objective.
Move to infiltrate the network tower. Locate the access point and hack in to seize the broadcast signal.
Our position is concealed.
It is a hacking mission. I wonder if I should have brought a hacker. Probably not. I mean, anyone can hack, they just have to be standing next to that thing. There's no time limit here. Why do I have 8 copies of the squad sight ability? I mean, I know we're supposed to have squad sight, but still, really. Okay, concealed position.
Okay.
Kind of am wishing I had brought the battle scanners. Chrome. You are our usual scout. Let's use you that way.
On target.
Unfortunately, it looks like you don't get an extra use of run and gun just because we took that that intel choice.
10-4.
Because it looks like we're not in a hurry, we're not going to be in a hurry. We are just going to move up step by step. Like we're not even scared.
Heading to that location.
The whole not having saved thing, it is getting to me. I would love to play this mission like a daredevil and have you know that this is the only shot I get, but what if the game bugs out, which has happened before? We're gonna save our game. We're gonna do the wise thing. I guess technically this is episode 30 and a half. You know there are aliens over there. There've gotta be. But there are definitely aliens over here.
Rolling.
One step at a time. Mm-hmm. Codex and Avatar. Oh, he does get an extra use of run and gun. Okay, that's good. Good, I see. We all have concealment. Let's keep taking it slow. Let's sneak up on him. Being really careful that... Yeah, see, I was going to move here because it looks like it has cover visually, but if you move the camera, you see, no, there's no cover there. But this has cover.
Got it.
Aha. Alright, so we have another Archon and a Viper. But none of them have seen us yet. We're not scared. We're not scared. We need me, Satirize, to have line of sight if I'm going to use my psychic attacks like Domination. Remember, the major reason I'm on this mission is so that I can grab us a 4th squad member. Chrome is best up close. Do I bring him up towards this group? Which is not a terribly scary group. Or do I leave him back here in case the other group decides they want to advance on us? Or in case the Codex teleports over here? Oof, that's not obvious.
Affirmative.
I think I move you. You're all so brave. They didn't move. I'm hearing a sectopod stomping around. We don't see it yet, but we know it's there. I don't think my odds of domination are any better if we begin with it. No, they're pretty much a coin toss whether we've engaged already or not. Excuse me. So that's not the right first move. We could have Chrome open with a sword. We could have Kita open with an acid bomb, but remember, she's our only grenadier. Once we're out of her grenades, we're out of grenades. But we can score a guaranteed crit on the Codex. That sounds like a really good way to begin an engagement. Do I want Chrome on Overwatch? It's a good way for him to score a hit. But both of these pods are going to activate, and I kind of want the flexibility. So no. We're just going to open with a rupture on the Codex. This should kill it. It's an automatic crit. It'll definitely hit. Excellent.
Target eliminated.
Takes a lot of ammo, but honestly, to get rid of a Codex on the first turn, that's worth it. That's right, come at me, boy. You've only got this chance and one other chance to take out XCOM. We're coming for you where you live. Okay. 2 Archons, a Viper. I have 2 soldiers who haven't moved yet. If I dominate, do I want to dominate an Archon? Does that seem like the right move? Or do I want to wait till later in the mission? I'm thinking about, I mean, is there a way to not get shot at? I have Inspire. I could inspire Kita to throw an acid grenade over here. That would take care of the Viper. But it also uses my turn, which means I can't use Domination and I can't use Stasis. We have Chrome. Chrome's Reaper is fantastic for taking out more than one weakened enemy, but none of these guys are weakened. We do have his Blaster Bomb. Blaster Bomb takes out the Viper, seriously damages the Archon. That's our best chance of getting rid of all of them now. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm kind of hesitant to use so many resources right now. We're not going to use the blaster bomb. Maybe we're going to use the blaster bomb. Okay, at some point I have to actually make up my mind. We're going to do it. Let's do it.
Nowhere to hide!
Nice. I'll take that double crit for sure. Yeah, you go into a battle frenzy. Let's see how long that lasts. I could attempt a domination, but if I fail, then there are 2 Archons shooting at us. I could take the guaranteed damage of Soulfire, but it's 5 to 7. It might not be enough to kill the Archon. Probably would not kill that Archon. So I think shooting my gun may actually be the best thing I can do right now. Do not roll a 1%. Excellent.
1 down, thousands to go.
Alright, that leaves us with 1 healthy Archon ripe for domination. It's probably going to fly up and do its pinions thing. No. Yes, it is. Okay. That's okay. Blazing Pinions are only threatening when there are a bunch of other enemies on the battlefield that impede your ability to get out of the way. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to try domination. If this works, great. If it doesn't, I'll be able to try it again on another turn. The battle music stopped. I'm guessing that means we have a pet Archon. Excellent. We no longer have concealment. So we have to go back to moving like people who might set off an enemy pod with the slightest misstep.
I'm on it.
Get out of the way of the pinions. Overwatch with... Actually, we need to reload more than we need to overwatch.
Let's do this.
Whew. That is a lot of fire. I hope the Archon doesn't catch on fire. It does not. Good. Guess who our scout is? That's right, it's the Archon. No sign of anyone. There could still be someone on the other side of this attractive but pointless wall. Chrome, what say you?
Finally.
No. That's fine with me. We're going to just keep moving up nice and slow. Am I going to stand next to the flyer? Yes, I am, because fire doesn't hurt me.
I'm on it.
Overwatch with our Archon. Let's move Kita to the front. I am clicking, I promise. That's interesting. There we
Will
go.
do.
We've used Chrome's big demolition weapon, but we haven't used either of Kita's grenades. So we've still got plenty of munitions. We still see nothing. I remember there are 9 aliens. We've killed 4 of them. Are the other 5 all inside? That's a little scary. One step at a time. We are not getting in over our head on a mission where we only have 3 people. 4 counting the Archon.
Affirmative, covering now.
Kita
Moving to
needs
position.
cover.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Let's move already.
Chrome can take that cover.
Affirmative.
I hope they come out
now.
and see us. That would be perfect. We're all overwatching. Well, at least we're destroying whatever this is. Alright. What do we have? Andromedon on the roof. Along with another Archon, I see a Viper indoors. That's a pot of 3. There are still 2 more aliens that I don't know where they are. Never mind, now I know where they are. Looks like another Andromedon and another Viper. That's a terrifying pair of pods. Guess what we do? Actually, they're indoors. I don't think Blazing Pinions works on enemies who have the wisdom to stand inside. Kita, can you blow up the ceiling? It would be super cool if you could blow up the ceiling.
Heading out.
Or, you know, you could just throw an acid grenade at them. That would be alright too. Flashbang, also acceptable. I don't think you can blow up the ceiling reliably. That might blow up the ceiling, but there is another ceiling, right? They're on the first floor of a 2-story building. You can get an acid bomb on both of them, which we need to take out their armor. That's what we're doing first. Right? Yes.
Here, catch.
I don't regret using my domination when I did. Even though Andromedons would be better to control, I do not need to spend a turn failing to dominate something right now. Okay, we took care of the Andromedon's armor. Remember, they have 2 phases. Getting rid of their hit point bar does not end them. Can it hit anything besides the other Archon there with Blazing Pinions? Not really. Ugh. It can shoot. That's about all. Seven to 8 damage. Might kill, might kill. Well, that's better than nothing, and it's not like I've got any better ideas for what to do this turn. I don't think overwatching is going to be especially successful. Well, it might be. I think all of our troops are out of range of the Viper's tongues, which is really good, because that would be a great way to die really fast. So I'm not too worried, actually. The Vipers will have to move in order to hurt us, and we're going to double check that. Andromedon, Archon, Andromedon. Kita can't see the Vipers, therefore they can't see her without moving. That means the others certainly can't. Good. That means that if we overwatch, we're pretty likely to have a shot. The Vipers have to move. Or just attack the Archon, which is also fine with me. We have squad sight. We do not have to close with them in order to attack them. Chrome wants to close with them because that's Chrome's style. Chrome is also substantially less afraid than anyone else of getting grappled, of getting tongued, because of his Blade Master. But there's still too many enemies in there for me to take that risk.
Let's do this.
So we're just going to move him up a little bit. Those are not great shots on the Andromedons. That's too bad. I would love to kill the Andromedons. Chrome, this would be a great start. Nice shot. I never expect to hit those 50% shots, but I will take them every time. A little bit of treasure. Treasure doesn't matter that much at this point, but hey, I'm not going to turn it down. Likewise, I don't have to move in order to take a shot. Because I'm using an assault rifle instead of a shotgun, I'm going to be a little bit better at the long range that we're looking at. Still not great. Got a chance of one hitting the Viper, not a very good chance. Need to stay far enough away that the Vipers can't see me. This is far enough away.
What's over there?
Let's find out. 82%, good shot, 76% chance of killing it. I want to be getting some damage onto the Andromedons, but I have trouble justifying a coin flip shot when I could take a better one. What about psychic abilities? We could try Insanity. Actually, this is the time for Void Rift, is what this is the time for. I can hit... Can I hit all three of them? So close. So close. Still, being able to hit both the Andromedons is clutch. We'll damage them, and we've got a chance to give them insanity symptoms. That was intense. Go purple! Good. Do we get insanity? We get a shot. Missed. How about the other one? Any chance of that?
Negative damage.
No. That's okay, we dealt a little damage. Alright, good.
Taking fire over here.
Kita's half cover is not really where I want her to be, but alright, our Archon overwatches the other Archon. Alright, I'll take it. Blazing Pinions. That complicates our lives, but I don't think it's going to be too terrible. I'm much more scared of the others. Andromeda on Overwatch, let's not forget that. Viper also on Overwatch. Okay, that is actually really cool. Blazing Pinions plus Overwatch is a sick combo. Because if we move to get out of the Blazing Pinions, they might Overwatch us. Sick! That's sick! I love it! Kita, deal with this problem. Kita, all I need you to do is get an acid grenade in that building on both the Viper and the Andromedon. I know you can do this for me. You can get the Andromedon. You can get the other Andromedon and also the Viper. There it is. There it is. I found the magic pixel, everyone. Throw that grenade. Because grenades are precision weapons. Yeah, Viper dead, its Overwatch is removed. Excellent. And it looks like they're going to acid themselves to their first death. Rupture is back up already. We probably don't need it to take down the Archon. And it's much more important actually to use her other move to get her the heck out of the Blazing Pinions. Thinking about where I want to be. I want to be out of range of the melee attacks that those suits are going to gain. This should be fine.
On the move.
Chrome. Chrome, on the other hand, there's a case to be made that I want him to be within the melee range of those attacks. Let's give him a little bit of insurance. Oh, that's my Archon. Their Archon is up there. Okay, alright, right, I knew that. I don't think that changes the move. Again, I promise I'm clicking. There we go.
Here I come.
These later missions, I assumed the maps probably were not quite as thoroughly quality controlled. Well, you know, the Mimic Beacon is a use it or lose it kind of situation, right? I'm probably not going to be able... Well, I might be able to kill it. Chrome's got a great chance of critting on that shot. If Chrome hits it and I also hit it, that takes care of the Archon. And then it's just the Andromedons.
I hope it's worth it.
Get out of the laser beams. I could also inspire in order to get Chrome to shoot twice or Kita to shoot again. Yeah, let's take the chance. Chrome once again. Oh, that chance did not pay off.
Adjusting sights.
The Mimic Beacon was a better call there, which is easy to say in hindsight, of course, but it was. This Archon we're gonna move... Actually, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm thinking I want to protect the Archon from the dangerous melee attacks of the Andromedons, but no, that's silly. The Archon is my Mimic Beacon right now. And just like a Mimic Beacon, it doesn't... its weapon is mostly for show. 89% is good. Honestly, I don't know if there's a better choice I can make here. I mean, I could shoot at the Andromedons, but their mech suits are going down anyway. Yeah, let's just put some damage on the Archon if we can. That guy is dodging everything one way or another. Alright, nothing's on fire. Are they immune to acid? Those are environment suits. Of course they're immune to acid. This might go badly for us. This is very bad. The Mimic Beacon was the right call. The Mimic Beacon was definitely the right call. Please don't throw an acid grenade at us. It's throwing an acid grenade at us. No, good. It's just shooting and missing at Kita. Oh, wow.
This looks a little ugly.
That was terrible.
Who's got a med kit?
Am I even going to have the chance to heal these soldiers before the last mission? I'm not sure. I hope so. The answer to Chrome's question, unfortunately, is that no one has a medkit. I didn't bring one. Because I did not know that the Andromedons could do that. I've been lucky in the past against them and have never had them do that to us. That changes the contours of things a little. Wow, this Archon has got no accuracy at all. I could have it storm the building, but it actually can't get in close enough there to see them. Blazing Pinions is only going to even threaten this Archon, and he can just move out of the way. So I guess what we do is we move in here. And we take this terrible shot. Oh man. I'm very seriously worried. Wish I still had Void Rift, that would be nice. Got Insanity. Soulfire, I can take down one of the Andromedons, can't I? No, I can't use Squad Sight in conjunction with that. I would have to run forward first. And of course, even if I take one down, it just pops back up. But it pops back up in a somewhat less dangerous form. Still, this Archon has to die. Chrome, can you get in there and use your melee? Almost. There's a wall in the way. You can almost do it. With Inspire you would be able to do it. For sure then we're using your Mimic Beacon. We're gonna put you here.
Finally.
Well away from the acid. Mimic Beacons no longer get to use cover, by the way. This is a change that they made. I'm going to put the Mimic Beacon here to encourage the Andromedons to shoot it, and the Archon to do something else. The Archon is very dangerous, but not as dangerous as things that can shoot acid grenades. Alright, Kita needs to get out of the acid. She's got a good shot already. From here she should have a great shot. 95, good. Is that a guaranteed kill? No, it's not even a possible kill. We really need to rupture it and crit. Rupture is guaranteed to crit, so that's fine.
Get shredded.
Excellent. I mean, that would have been the moment when she misses the 95% shot, right?
Hostile target down.
Okay. Still have 2 acided squad members, but I'm feeling a little calmer. I can still move. I don't think I want to move. I think I'm pretty scared. I think the only reason I move is if that's what I need to do in order to use my abilities. Huh, that's interesting. I have no cover if I move in this area, but I would really like to see whether I can use Fuse to blow up stuff the Andromedons are carrying. Oh, I'm immune to acid. I forgot. I'm immune to acid. I can do this.
I'm going.
So naturally, of course, I'm the only one who wasn't acid grenaded, right? Alright, I can't use Fuse on them, but I can use Stasis, or I can use Soulfire. Null Lance is only going to be able to get one of them because it's a straight line attack. And I don't think my throwing arm is good enough. No, I can't get the acid bomb in there. That's okay, I think I want the acid bomb next turn. These shots are no good. Maybe Stasis is the right call. No. No, I want to blow up this guy.
My mind is my weapon.
This should heal me a little too, I think.
Big deal.
It is a big deal, kinda. Alright, I do get a few HP back. That guy is now purely a mech suit, but we have Chrome in melee range ready to deal with that. That guy, of course, is attacking the Mimic Beacon. Probably will not kill it in one shot. Not quite. Shoot at the Mimic Beacon. Immune to the acid, of course. Misses the Mimic Beacon. I thought shots on the beacon automatically hit. Alright, that's good. You don't get another move. No, you don't. Okay. Okay, that beacon possibly saved Chrome's bacon. That was a play on words, which is exactly what's appropriate in the middle of a highly dangerous, already kind of tits up mission. Okay. We have acid all the way in. We cannot get Chrome. Surely we can get Chrome in there without taking acid damage. We can. We totally can. We could have him move in to engage this one in single combat. Honestly, I think it's a good idea. We need this guy to be in its second form. I am sick of acid grenades. Except mine. Our acid grenades never get old.
Let's do this.
Alright. Chrome. 100%. That's what I like to see. Do it. We know there are no more aliens. This is not going to reveal any unexpected pods. Through the wall, did you do that? That is so ninja.
You can't handle me.
Alright. This is why I say single combat. It's going to be the two of you in there. Okay. Could use my acid grenade. Could use my gun. 7 to 9 damage is more than the acid grenade would do. Remember, I don't get all of the extra bonus damage that the grenadiers do. Stasis, that's what we do. But first... Kita, beautiful shots. They are mechs, so the flashbangs are unlikely to do anything. Can I use stasis on either of them? I just want to make sure... Actually, maybe not. That one's only in squad sight range. Yeah, I can only use stasis on the closer one unless I move in closer, which I could do, of course. But for safety's sake, let's plan on doing that, and let's focus our aggression on the one in back. Alright, naturally we don't have rupture, but this is still a real good shot. Good. That's real good. That means that if it sets off Chrome's Blade Master, then it's likely to get itself killed by Chrome's sword before it can attack him. Still, if we can finish it off with the Archon, I want to. Wow, no wonder these guys miss us sometimes when they really want to hit us. They have very poor accuracy. Excellent. Chrome, you won the single combat. Congratulations. And I don't want to find out what that guy has planned for us, so we're just going to put him in stasis. Psychics are such nice toolkits. You've usually got something that addresses the problem. Excellent. And now we're all back up, and we should be able to finish it no problem. Key to reload. Fire.
Locked and loaded.
Excellent again. We've got this, guys. I'm really worried about how many wounds we took, and I really hope we'll still be able to finish this. Yeah, reload. I really hope our people will still be able to participate in the next mission is what I'm saying. I do not want to do that without Kita in particular. Chrome and I would be serious losses, but for Kita not to be able to do it, that would be awful.
Let's move already.
Chrome, let's finish this mission.
Target in range. Move to hack the command console.
Here we go.
I'm not supposed to shoot this thing?
It doesn't really matter which of these we pick. Oh. That would be nice if we were still playing. Nice hack, Chrome. I'm impressed.
Status confirmed. We have control of the network tower. The signal is going out.
Happily, their broadcast coincides perfectly with the time we finish the mission.
Firebrand has cleared the perimeter, sir, meeting limited resistance.
Well done, Doctor.
Yes, it would appear the feedback pulse is having the intended effect.
Shen, status. Did it work?
I really hope Taigen's on our side, guys.
Advent
assures us this breakthrough will be available to all citizens immediately. We go live to the speaker for more.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years we have put our trust in Advent, in the Elders, because we believed a better future is possible for all.
And that we couldn't bring it about
Today,
ourselves.
That trust, that belief has been rewarded. Advent peacekeeping forces are traveling across the world carrying the greatest gift from the Elders. A revolutionary gene therapy, yes, but so much more. This is an end to disease, to decay, to pain.
Yes,
The
yes.
beginnings of a new tomorrow.
This is the truth
available
about
to
your
all of
precious
us
Advent.
today.
Wake up, sheeple!
Truly, humanity finally takes its rightful place amongst the stars.
Or, you know, in corrosive containers of gene matter. Honestly, it was a little easier to incite that riot than I might have expected. Well, we're wounded. We have no voiceover of congratulations here. How am I supposed to know I did a good job if I don't get congratulated for it? Alright, let's save and let's see what happens next. We are not going to make it to episode 39.
This is it, Commander. It's time we put an end to this, once and for all.
It looks like we don't get to heal our people. That is a problem. There's no way to move the clock forward. The only way to move the clock forward is to scan on the hologlobe, which I can't do. Alright. Fortunately, we have exactly enough soldiers.
Commander, we
Oh, okay,
can't
good,
afford to
alright,
let this
alright.
operation get away from us. Even if it means sending our wounded forces back into combat, we have to succeed at all costs.
Whew. That's good. I was pretty worried there. We would have found a way. I know we would have found a way. But I would really rather have 2 grenadiers, for example. Good, alright. As usual, I'll set this up off camera, and I'll see you next time for the final mission and possibly the final episode, depending on whether it's a 2-parter. 27 aliens sounds like a lot of aliens. I'll see you next time for the final mission, is what I would say if it let me go back to the Avenger right now, which it doesn't. Okay, well, I guess we'll just stay on this screen for a while. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.